Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am outside Perry, New York. I was in the Letchworth State Park yesterday and early this morning. Happens to be a very rainy day. Well, not heavy rain, but drizzly. You know, with my wheels, and I have found a Coca-Cola barn museum. Now, it's supposed to be closed today, but he said I was welcome to come on in. So this is the Coca-Cola Barn Museum near Perry, New York. There's no Pepsi sold here. Everything Coke. Just look, even the flowers are red and white. At that, let's see. I'm going to come in here. In the door handle is a Coca-Cola bottle.
He had one piece he showed us. Guy offered him 6,000 and he turned it down. Whoa. He had one piece. He said
I'll talk to the proprietor in just a few minutes.
45,000.
Found out the story. Let's see.
Crazy. Well, that crazy. He had more. Everything.
Had to pause for a minute. Had raindrops on my lens.
Was worth
Check
at
this
least
out.
$500. He thought.
This is a
So I mean,
jigsaw puzzle. Several of them. Jeez.
Well, he had the money, but he was getting to the point where
As
he
you
was
walk
trying
in,
to decide what to do.
where are you from?
You've got different kind of collectors.
I need to get a pin for North Myrtle Beach, South
You
Carolina.
got some who
I'm the first visitor. Let's put a
they
pin
have
from
$1
there.
million
They
collections.
just let it go.
He
Coke
sold
stuff.
us
Oh
stuff.
yeah.
The Christmas items.
I saw one just last summer near New York City, and this guy's got a basement like this. It's full of machines, Coke machines, all kinds of machines, jukeboxes. I bet you his collection is $1 million or more.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Really?
Yeah. That's where I got that boat dispenser from. That's what they call it. That little
Yeah.
red one.
Yeah.
That's what
This
I
is
got.
amazing. Let's see.
We were 30 minutes out of downtown here.
Wow.
You gotta know one day. You
All right, these displays are just crazy. Crazy. Detailed. Every little thing Coca-Cola.
I've got some, some valuable items.
That might be my favorite.
Nothing like some of these guys.
Let's see. Coca-Cola playing cards. We have our Coca-Cola tree.
Yeah,
Our Coca-Cola village.
that's Grandpa's chair. Grandpa's coming out. Okay, yeah. It'll take him a little while to get out here.
I got a bad back. And
I wonder what the year is on that. These little boxes here. How in the world did he accumulate these things?
Yeah, Albert went to get them.
Are Darlene and Art coming?
They said they would.
Some of these might not show up so well because of the lighting behind the windows.
I gotta stay over if I want to take stuff back. Got it. 2 days. Yeah.
Here, Coca-Cola Santa ads.
have a lot of people go there.
I'm close,
Very serious.
close to 200 this year.
Yeah.
Since May.
Coca-Cola ads that have been in the National Geographic.
Like a close sign on people still come in.
Oh yeah, that happens all the time.
Yeah.
I've had people close, go in the house, look out the driveway, and they're out. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Welcome.
Wow. These are ones from ads that appeared in the National Geographic
How are
magazine.
you, Calvin? So good to see you.
And this is from, many of these are from the 50s. Wow.
Thanks for helping. Certainly.
Ads from this Look magazine or
How you doing, young man?
probably that.
He's 102.
I apologize for not being talking to you because I usually do.
Can I talk to you before I leave, though?
Yeah,
I'd love to know the story.
Okay.
I got lots of stories.
They were out here the other day, stopped over and conversing back and forth. Yep.
I happened to come in here. The museum's actually closed
I
today,
figured out when he talked to me, he said, "Hey," on the phone.
but for a community lunch. But I can't really talk to the owner right now. But he'll be available here shortly, I hope.
Sure, anything.
I'm missing half of the things. I know I'm not getting all of them. Oh, as a child, we used to collect these bottles, look in the bottom where they were from. This is from Rome, Georgia. Back in the day when they had cities stamped on the bottom. Let's see, let's check this one out. This is, it's like St. Louis. When I used to work for the highway department in the summertime, we'd stop and get these Coca-Colas. The crews and I would stop and get these Coca-Cola 6.5 ounce bottles that had the city stamped on the bottom. And there were 6 of us generally in a crew. We would stop and buy Cokes, and without looking first, everybody grab a Coke, and then the person who had the Coke that was closest to where we were, stamped on the bottom, had to pay for everybody's. So, I mean, these Coke bottles could be from anywhere. They're stamped from just about anywhere. And to find one from close to your hometown was not a good thing. You wanted to find something from far away so you could get a free Coca-Cola at somebody else's expense. Let's check out. We'll check out this bottle right here. This bottle is from a town I've been in, Beckley, West Virginia. Now, they don't have those old bottles. They still have bottled Coke now, but no cities are stamped at the bottom because they're not recyclable. I mean, who knows how many times this particular bottle was used? Because you, as a child, you would drink it, turn it back in for either a penny or 2 cents, and then be taken back to the processing place, be sterilized, and bottled up again. It might have been through, I don't know, Lord knows how many people drank from that bottle. This new generation did not invent recycling. That's what we did back in the day. Okay, Coca-Cola baseball. Please don't tell me, is that a Coca-Cola bat? It's a Coca-Cola bat. Check it out. Upside down. Look at that. A Coca-Cola bat for a Coca-Cola bottle. Coca-Cola golf balls. Their cans.
Chocolate chip and sugar.
How are you eating? Are you eating? That's the
You can hear in the background this group of people. They've been very gracious to me.
What kind of cookies you want for dessert?
There are, let's see, 2, 4, 6, about 8 people here for a community lunch, including one gentleman that's 102. This is Perry, New York.
on Lake Erie. I got my own.
It's a rainy day. I'm on my way to Watkins Glen, but
I got a nice space.
what an interesting stop along the way. Okay, I'm upstairs. Holy cow. Upstairs is even more involved than downstairs. Holy cow. Look at this place. My goodness. My. Even the plates. This China Coke. Serving Coke. Oh my God. I am impressed. Just a small stop on a blue highway. Now this one, I find this one interesting. this bar has been decorated with bottle caps. And then there's a glaze over top. So, yep, bottle caps. We used to play baseball with these bottle caps. Well, I shouldn't say baseball. We called it a stopper ball. You'd throw it. It'd be a small area. You'd throw. You would pitch the bottle cap. The batter would have like a broomstick, something small. Try and hit curveballs and all kinds of things with those bottle caps. Of course, we had marked off little places where it wasn't far. Maybe 10 feet was a single, 20 feet was a double, and so on and so forth. I always thought that myself and my brothers were kind of crazy for doing something like that. But then I read a story, I think it was Vladimir Guerrero, that as a child he did the same thing. And now he's headed for the Hall of Fame. Who would have thought? Again, I'm missing half the stuff here. Let's see. Here's an interesting chair with a throw pillow. Model train set for Christmas. Every car is a Coca-Cola car. We have, well, you can't really see, it's a glare. Hey, who's this girl? I know you. Come on now. A piggy bank with a hand that's a Coca-Cola piggy bank. Wow. As I'm walking through this, I'm remembering some of the Coca-Cola commercials over the years that really caught everybody's attention. Of course, things go better with Coca-Cola. Things go better with Coke. My favorite was one that Christmas, I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. I'd like to buy the world a Coke and keep it company. I'm trusting that these are showing up okay because the lighting might create some glare, especially the ones behind glass. But I'm just overwhelmed with this place. Little Matchbox Coca-Cola cars. I mean, it's floor to ceiling, downstairs and upstairs. This is okay. A Coca-Cola bottle opener. These are crates for Coca-Cola. Used to hold 24 bottles. I no longer use these. But these have been decorated or filled in with Coca-Cola memorabilia. As children, we used to do the same. We used to use these crates to play a baseball game. Each one of those slots would indicate maybe a single, double, triple, home run, fly out, ground out, whatever. And you'd bounce a golf ball. And whichever slot it landed in, that's what you had. We'd actually compete against one another using a golf ball and a crate. People don't believe me when I say I've never been bored as a child. I mean, we would just invent all kinds of weird games that by today's standards would be considered weird. They weren't weird at the time. All these Coca-Cola trays. I noticed now the 250th anniversary of Coca-Cola, the cans all have state abbreviations on them. None of those are here. That's too new for this to be. Hey, Cal Ripken. All right. I've met you. I was there for your last game. Check this one out. This one is labeled as 1937. All right. I'm going to head back downstairs, see if I can contact Dave and have him break away from his lunch for a few minutes and tell us how all this started. The Coca-Cola Barn Museum near Perry, New York. I'll have a Coke and a smile, please. Thank you.
4 different TV channels.
Hey everybody, I'm in near Perry, New York, and I happened to stop by the Coca-Cola Barn Museum that I saw advertised. And I've got to say that as you'll see in the clip that I have, it's quite impressive, the collection we have. And I have the owner here. Dave, I didn't catch your last name.
Phillips. David Phillips.
Dave, tell me the story of the barn.
Well, first of all, welcome to the Coca-Cola Barn Museum. And this all started in 2012 when I retired. And
You retired from education?
teaching school.
All
I
right.
taught 2nd and 3rd grade. So I retired.
And you're former Marine also.
a former Marine,
Okay.
former contractor, former whatever. Anyways, I've done a lot of different things. But in 2012, my wife and I went to Florida to visit our youngest son right after I retired. And on the way home, we were on our way back, stopped for gas in Fancy Gap, West Virginia. On the way to the gas station, we drove by a rickety old antique shop, and my wife says we need to stop. And I said, well, for whatever for. We were not collectors of anything. And we didn't have one Coca-Cola item at that time. And her answer was, well, that's what retired people are supposed to do. So I couldn't argue. I said, okay. We went in, and this Coca-Cola pitcher was on a round green table, $5. And I think we both had the same idea. Buy it, bring it home. When the grandkids come to visit, we'd fill it up with Coca-Cola, spoil them, hype them up, and send them back home. But the only thing my wife had at that time was these Kool-Aid cups. Had the whole set plus the red pitcher that matches. And that's what we used. But after the grandkids left, I told my wife, I said, we cannot mix Kool-Aid with Coca-Cola. It just doesn't go. So
Yep.
we just decided to go out to an antique shop, local, and look for some actual Coca-Cola glasses, which we found, and they're in a case behind me. I think they're these green ones in the back there. And, well, it took off from there. At first, we just looked for glasses. You can see a whole lot of different styles. And then it went to trays. And then it went to other items, and before long, we were collecting pretty much a little bit of everything. From about 2012 up to 2019, most of it was in the house, and it was overtaking the house. And it was at that time I decided to build a new garage and with an upstairs, and the Coca-Cola memorabilia would be moved up there. And it was strictly going to be just a man cave, just a place for me to hide. Well, little did I know, it's turned into a whole lot more than that. It's a 30 by 32 barn, and it has 2 floors full of Coca-Cola memorabilia, probably 3,000 to 4,000 items, a little bit of everything. It's a worthwhile trip to stop in and check it out. I also do a lunch. It's a very simple hot dog, drink, chips, and a cookie. It goes along with the tour, and I basically take you on a tour how this all started. I have lots of stories I share, how I've acquired things. I'm still looking more for the unique items. I'll give you one example. You can just follow me along. Over here, most recent edition is this 1970s roller skate girl. I call her Betty Lou.
I spoke with Betty Lou earlier.
And that came out of Lancaster, Pennsylvania just a couple weeks ago.
Outstanding.
So I'm looking all the time.
Yeah.
It's been a fun adventure. Sad part of the whole story, my wife never got to see the actual museum.
Yeah.
She passed away in November of 21, and it was after that that I set up the museum. But there's a lot of her in here because she was with me when we collected a good share of it.
Yeah. Well, I got to tell you, I'm driving on a rainy afternoon through upstate New York, and I happened to cross the barn here, and Dave was gracious enough, although it was closed today, he was gracious enough to allow me to come in. They're having somewhat of a community lunch here, and not only was he inviting me to come in, even though it was closed, but partook in the lunch and great fellowship downstairs with the people that were here. So this is just certainly worth the stop here if you're anywhere near upstate New York.
Come by and see me soon.
All right, thank you, Dave.
Yep, you're welcome.